Do you find that you set goals, you want to change, you're raring to go, you're optimistic, and then suddenly you're back to square one and you want to know why this happens? If so, stay tuned. Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm John Evans and welcome to the Hack Share. If you're new here, I'm a life coach and I produce weekly podcasts centered around self-help and mental health. I also share my own essential tips and insights to help you. If you want to see more of this content, then please do subscribe and follow us on social media at The Hack Share. Alternatively, you can also listen to all of the previous podcasts on all major channels, including Google, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you want to listen to your podcast. We're on pretty much every channel. Now, goal setting. This has become a really important area of my life. In 2020, which was the most challenging year, I set goals for myself as I wanted to achieve something for me, which I didn't have the time for in previous years. And it's been amazing to track the progress and see these come to life. I'll do a video on this if you want. Leave a comment if you're interested, and I'm more than happy to do this. But all successful people are incredibly goal orientated. They know what they want. They have everything written down. They have a plan. They work incredibly hard to make that goal a reality. Now, with my life coaching business, all of my clients have goals and things that they want to achieve, and we all want to succeed and be great. But after reflecting from client sessions and speaking with people on why they're now not working on their goals is something that I want to talk to you about today, which can hopefully help you, as I'm noticing very similar patterns. And it all starts with the first step. So the first step on taking action is probably the most difficult, as we analyze what we want, we look at the bigger picture, and we think of the challenges, how difficult it would be, and we're ultimately afraid to fail. Next, we stay in our comfort bubble, and that first step hasn't been taken. So the reasons that I hear are mainly negative when looking at our goal. What if I'm wasting my time? What if I don't make it? What if people laugh? But the question that I always come back with is the opposite. What if you aren't wasting your time? What if you do make it? What if people didn't laugh? What if you didn't fail? We all have experienced achievements in our lives, and sometimes when we thought it wasn't possible, we've even surprised ourselves. Think of your goal as a video game. Now, growing up, I was obsessed with a video game called Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation. And the premise of this game is you're a character who has a series of missions and tasks, and you have to complete each level by being stealth and undetected by radars. There are bosses at the end of each level, which you had to beat to move on to the next. Each level was more difficult than the last. It was so intense. This game was ridiculously hard. I just want to let you know how obsessed I was with this game. I had this game knowing that it was going to be tricky. Everybody in school was saying, oh my God, you've got to get this game. It is so hard, but it's so good. I was like, okay. And I started playing it, and I was immediately determined to complete this game, to the point where every evening when I was supposed to go to bed, I would have my controller under my duvet, I'd have the TV on standby, and I'd put tape over the console so that when my mum comes to check up on me before she goes to bed, I'm pretending to be asleep. As soon as she's gone, I'll turn on the TV, I'll get my controller, I'll play, and I'll resume where I left off. And I did this for about 2 months straight, and I was probably playing the games about 3-4 o'clock in the morning, pretty much every night, and then waking up at 6:30, having about an hour and a half sleep, and then going to school for the whole day. All I was thinking about was this game and completing it. So that's how much of an obsession I had with Metal Gear Solid. And if you've had an obsession with a similar game, then do let me know. Comment, let me know, what was the game that you were obsessed with when you were a kid? What were you most determined to complete? And you're probably thinking, what does this have to do with goals? Now, to me, this is everything, and I'll explain why. I bought that game because I knew it was going to be a challenge. If it was too easy and I can complete it in a couple of hours, I wouldn't have bought it. I wouldn't get that achievement as it was simple. I was prepared for the challenges ahead, and I was excited to see how the game unfolded. Back then, we didn't have the internet and the great resources available like we do today, where another person via video or blog can help you through each level. You were on your own, and you had to figure it out all by yourself. The best thing about this game was that after each level, you can save it and then reload the new level at the start if you fail. Trust me, it was so frustrating. Sometimes it would take me weeks to get through one level. I would be so frustrated, and at times I think it wasn't possible. Then over time, I would finally complete the level. I would feel amazing, more confident, and I'd be prepared for the next. I was ready to take it on, knowing that I'm getting better. Now, if we link this to our goals and using the game analogy, I wouldn't have been able to complete this game in a day as I didn't know what to do. And if you said, John, you cannot save each level, you have to complete the game in one go, I probably wouldn't play it. So now I look at my goals as a series of levels. I look at the main goal, completing the game. Then I break this down into smaller levels. I may know that some levels I might not complete in one go, I might get frustrated, but the key is to keep progressing and let the challenges excite you as you're getting closer to that main goal. Once we have the goal and we complete each level, let's save that memory in our heads. Remember everything that we've accomplished and the new skills that we've developed. Once we complete one level, we'll be more confident to move on to the next. Try to map out the goal into levels to know what you need to do. Yes, this is your goal and you may not have the help you need and feel like you're on your own. Similar to me with the game, but you should know that now you've got so many more resources available to when it was before the internet. We can watch YouTube videos, we can read books on people and how they've completed their goals. Everything's at our disposal. Remember, if one person can do it, then anyone can. Eventually, through perseverance and resilience, you will complete the game, your goal. You will achieve your goal, but stick to it. Enjoy the journey and get better on each level, which I know you will. I hope this helped. If it did, let me know, leave a comment, subscribe, and do share it with your friends and your network. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for the next. Bye-bye.